Monsta show bombs, baby.
On the road to a championship. The closer you get, the harder each step becomes.
We're in beautiful Ridgeland, Mississippi. This is an amazing complex.
These guys are the best of the best. You can't have a bad game or a bad inning even, or you're going to get down and not come back.
For players and teams who have the privilege to compete in the USA Softball Super National, they're only 1 weekend away from a national championship to be the best in America.
They're looking really good today. We'll be fine. They finished third yesterday, and that was majors. We've got a really good team here now.
1 weekend and a few victories equals a championship ring. Pretty simple math, or so it seems. The defending USA Softball National Champions is West Coast Monsta Athletics. For this gritty team, the USA Super is a chance to firmly establish themselves in the history books as one of the all-time great teams in softball history.
Let's go!
For sure, it's a tall task, a championship task, and it's one Monsta Athletics accepts with respect and anticipation.
Top players in the whole nation. Oh yeah, you have all the signature series guys. They all have their names on their own bats, and they're crushing the ball 500 feet, with ease.
Welcome to a championship edition of Softball 360. The best of the best in USA Softball have come together to get after it in Ridgeland, Mississippi. It's all or nothing, and Softball 360 starts right now. Reporting from Target Field, home of the two-time world champion Minnesota Twins, here's Dakota Vanderberg.
Only the best of the best remain at the USA Super. Monsta Athletics is close to repeating as champions, but just a single loss away from oblivion. Here's how they got here.
To be a part of a championship softball team is precious. The best of the best, a championship ring, memories, and a record of the conquest that can never be erased.
These are the best slow pitch players in the world. These guys, they take a lot of pride in being the best, and they're very good. And they're a bunch of good guys. There's not many egos out here. These guys are they're really good guys too.
Week by week, the playing field is whittled down. The losers cast aside. Welcome to Ridgeland, Mississippi, one of the best softball complexes in the nation, and it's ready to host the best of the best. The grounds crew worked overtime, keeping the fields dry amid a week of monsoon-like rains, and even some of the players pitched in.
You go through it, late. Woo, smooth as butter.
I believe in our scouting team as well as our coaches and sponsors that they'll put the 15, 16 guys out there for us to win.
West Coast Monsta gathers for a team dinner the night before the tournament begins.
We're here to defend our national championship and bring the trophy back to SoCal, where it's currently residing.
A chance to break bread with a manly meal, fit for the Flintstones.
Man, that's gonna be a 142-ounce steak.
Woo! Enough.
Can they put the hammer down and repeat as national champions? The answer will come from the proving grounds in Ridgeland, Mississippi.
More on the USA Super after this brief timeout.
When Softball 360 returns, we'll rewind, recap, and review some of the big blasts from the Monsta Militia Stadium Power Tour. From Petco Park, home of the San Diego Padres, to Friday night lights at Great American Ballpark, home of the legendary Great Red Machine. But first, can Monsta Athletics defend their title as the national champion of USA Softball?
Real good.
The biggest and baddest teams in the nation, the USA Softball Super Division, get ready to settle a score and crown the national champion. But first, let's check in with Dakota and the fans at Target Field.
Do you have any great sports memories?
Striking out. Not good memories, but they're there.
Just that it's like a full team sport and everyone needs to contribute.
Camaraderie? Well, that's because everybody gets along together and we have a good time together.
What's your favorite part about the team atmosphere?
I love how everyone is just so supportive of each other, and it is competitive, yet everyone is still supportive.
Softball 360, the nation's only softball television program going on 15 years, is powered by Monsta Athletics with the proven game-changing FIB technology.
Let's get back to our coverage from the USA Softball National Championship, the USA Super Baby.
In the USA Super Division, teams are stacked. A Fab Five, loaded with the best players from across the nation, and the play on the field reflects that.
It's still the same game of throw the ball, hit the ball, run the bases, and score. But the slow pitch game is a hitter's game as opposed to the fast pitch game, which is a pitcher's game.
Softball at this level is fast, and Game 3 featured a semifinal matchup between the #1 seed and the defending champion West Coast Monsta and Team Rax. 1, 2, 3, Rax!
As always, the competition is tough. You got to bring your best game, and you need to play hard to win every game.
Flip Washington was 5 for 6. Ryan McClanahan hit 3 dingers and 8 ribbies. And it all led to a tight game with the Rax all tied up. 31-31 going into the 7th inning. West Coast Monsta has plenty of grit, but not enough time. When they scored a few runs, Team Rax came right back.
We were flat like The Walking Dead. Maybe not zombies, but we were going through the motions. We weren't playing with heart.
Every year starts and ends with the same goal, winning the Super Ring. So that's our single mindset, and didn't happen this year, but we're going to hit the ground running next year and get that title back.
1, 2, 3, let's go!
In the late night edition of the infamous If Game, Rax and HB Auto got after it, and an If game for the ages. The Super came down to the bottom of the 7th inning. Rax trailed by 12, but quickly scored 9 runs.
Get a read on it!
Made a run for it, but came up 3 runs short. H. Otto, led by Brett the Hitman Helmer, won the 2018 Super National.
AJ, way to play great. Came in here with a purpose and had one bad game, and that's why you try to win the winners bracket, so you're allowed one bad game. and credit to them. We threw up a 20 spot in the top of the first right there on them, and they came right back at it. So it was a nice little team there, full of class act guys. But I couldn't be more happy for our guys. Great year.
More to come on Softball 360 in a jiffy.
What does it take to get to Busch Stadium, home of the 11-time champion St. Louis Cardinals? Practice, practice, and it pays off. Highlights from the Monsta Militia Power Tour straight ahead. This is the USA Softball Hall of Fame, the hallowed halls of teams and players who graced the game of softball. Let's meet the USA Softball Class of 2018. John J.D. Daniels. J.D. and his long-haul trucking teams set the bar for a well-run, dominating USA Softball Championship team. Congrats to the USA Softball Hall of Fame Class of 2018.
Let's rewind, recap, and review some of the biggest hits of the world's greatest softball home run hitters.
The rules of the Power Tour are simple. Each slugger gets 15 swings. Each home run is worth 1 point, except the last pitch, known as the money ball. It's worth 2 points and could be the tiebreaker. In a city famous for great parks, Petco Park, home of the Padres, just might be the best. Plenty of targets, including the venerable Western Metal Supply Building, saved from the wrecking ball, and today it's a target for Dudley softballs. Tim T-Mart Martinez rang the ceremonial Padres bell and led the charge with 10 dingers. A special day for T-Mart, who grew up a big, huge fan of Mr. Padre Tony Gwynn. Later, Friday Night Lights in Cincinnati, as Ryan the D-Train Dacko and Flip Washington became unhinged and showed the fans of the Reds just how far a softball can fly. Welcome to St. Louis, home of the 11-time champion Cardinals. Big John Williams made good use of his first trip to the plate with 6 show bombs, including an epic blast that left Busch Stadium completely. It was later confirmed that Dudley softball did indeed leave Busch Stadium, estimated at more than 500 feet. In Minnesota, the Sluggers took aim at Target Field. Soon, we have a 3-way tie for first, and talk about drama. Flip dug in at home plate with no takes left, and the money ball coming in hard from pitcher Gary Jost. Kaboom! Flip's upper deck show bomb broke open a log jam at Target Field for the win.
Oh yeah, I like it. I like it like that. It's always better when it's tied up like that, man. I looked up at the scoreboard, I seen it. Like either you go hard or you go home. Simple as that.
Who's the best of the best in USA Softball A Division? West Coast Monsta and Thunder Nation square off to crown a champion when we return. Softball 360, the nation's only softball television program going on 15 years, is powered by Monsta Athletics with the proven game-changing FIB technology.
It's time to crown a champion. Let's get back to the USA Softball National Championships.
It's a dewy, early morning in Mississippi. Championship Sunday for the USA Super. The 2 best USA Softball A Division teams have crawled, kicked, and battled to get to this spot. Monsta Athletics has to stay the course, prep, and prepare as they always have.
One more game. It's going to be a little bit rainy, a little bit wet, but I think we're going to pull it off.
Don't deviate from what got them this far.
It's been an amazing weekend, an amazing season, and we got to finish it off right here and, win this A.
That's how everyone knows me. By the hair. If I cut it, I might as well quit.
Feeling good. Feeling like we're going to get a W. Get us another ring. It'll be our third in 3 years.
Nice and loud. Outdoor boys before it lands, please. Tails was called. Tails it is. Oh! Donnie, you ain't beat Donnie Sons.
All those overthrows over there.
You ain't beat Donnie Sons. Let's go! On the field, let's go! Let's go! Here we go! 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Monsta!
Let's go! Let's go!
Monsta Athletics Team Chen has the momentum, the right players, in the right spot. But in the final, Thunder Nation got off to an early 7-0 lead, and it was game on. Center fielder Jared Hunt made a great diving catch to start the top of the fourth in right center field, and the momentum moved to Monsta Athletics. In the bottom of the inning, Laser Dave Johnson and Big John Williams got busy, and it was West Coast Monsta going up 21-13. Thunder would close to within 4 runs. But WC Monster put them away with power and defense. And congrats to Monsta Athletics, the 2018 A National Champs.
I mean, to play as a team. I mean, you got to play as a team against a good team. They're a great team. You got to keep it together. Don't matter if you're down or up. Play as a team. We got home team. Donnie's over there killing it, winning flips.
We burned every one of their bonuses over there, too. That's what we do. We shut niggas down.
How good does it feel, fellas? How good does it feel?
It's amazing, man. It's amazing.
One word, chemistry. Chemistry over everything. Ask anybody. We were outmanned, if you ask anybody. But our chemistry, way better than anybody else's. That's what won it.
Family. Honestly, man, everyone here is a family. The guys supporting us, the militia back at home. But I mean, all these guys right here, if you look at all these guys right here, family. Honestly, man, everyone here is a family.
Wait, let my heart start going again.
There's no you in this team, or I. It's all we.
What a season. We finally crowned a champion. But that's all the time we have left for today. Be sure to hit us up on social media with a story idea if you have one. And like I always say, get out to the park and play.
1, 2, 3, jam it!
just preventative, making sure it's all there ready to go.